UN figures show China was the largest recipient of new foreign direct investment in 2020, overtaking the US for the first time. The Chinese economy brought in $163 billion in investment as the coronavirus outbreak spread across the world. That compares to the $134 billion attracted by the United States. Well, on that, let's speak to our correspondent in Frankfurt, Ashutosh Pandey. Ashutosh, how has China managed to leapfrog the US like this?
Well, it's to do with the performance on the pandemic front. China managed to deal with the pandemic better than the US. It got the economy running fairly quickly, and that's the reason why it emerged as one of the, in fact, the only major economy to register positive growth. US, on the other hand, has struggled to control the pandemic and actually has seen a slump in its output. And that's also the case in Europe here. And investments in Europe have also slumped by 2/3. And clearly at this point, companies are wary of committing capital abroad, given the uncertainty around.
Trade relations between the US and China are expected to be on the agenda when Chinese President Xi Jinping speaks at the virtual Davos Agenda event a bit later on. What sort of tone are we expecting him to strike?
Well, he's certainly going to reach out to the Biden administration and try and rebuild and restore those ties which have actually been broken, increasingly strained under former President Trump. That's one of the things he's going to talk about China's credentials on as far as fighting with climate change is concerned, where he's pledged zero emission by 2050, rather 2060. And then he's also going to talk about globalization, openness, like he did in 2017 Davos meeting. But many are actually skeptical and would like to take whatever he says with a pinch of salt, because the last time he spoke about he defended trade wars. He actually initiated one against Australia a few years down the line. And also he spoke about openness, but he went on unfairly propping up state-owned enterprises. And clearly there was no openness as far as investments are concerned. So, yes, these are the few talking points that people are going to look out for.
Could be very different this time round. Ashutosh Pandey, thanks for joining us.